Lucia stares at the bodies. Her knuckles are white on the grips of her guns, and her breath comes in little gasps. Any sign of your family?
No. Can't see a thing. Who would do this? Who would murder families and children? Who would burn them so badly that we can't even tell? I don't know if they're here or not. I can't... Come on. Let's find the monsters who did this.
Let's examine the bodies more closely. Near the edge of a pit, a child-sized corpse appears to be clutching something, as if they were protecting it, or hiding it.
That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
I wonder if we take that, if we'll be able to give it to somebody somewhere else. Or if it's just going to piss Lucy off. And we'll leave it in the pit. Step away from the pit. Just out of curiosity, can we take it again by chance? Yes. Okay, so we can actually do some science here too. We'll save. Let's see what Lucia thinks about us taking this.
That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
Didn't seem to do anything to us here. What did we get? We got a book or something, didn't we? No, that's not it. Did we not pick it up? No. 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 I could have swore we picked up something. Did we not? Guess not. Cyborg chicken. Follow us. Alright. Got a random cyborg chicken. Molotov cocktail. And some meds. Is there anything else of note out here? I do not believe so. The clothes on this young man are impeccably tailored, the height of local fashion. He holds his hands up and launches into what was obviously a prepared speech.
I'm Isaac Reed. On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brago's organization, and...
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family? Where are my parents and my little brother?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia, I promise. Baby, look, I didn't mean it to go this way. I tried to stop them, I really did. I begged.
Stop talking right now.
Wait a minute. You kids were helping the Dorseys?
We thought we were in the right. The Dorseys promised that we could take down the Patriarch. They didn't say anything about murdering hostages.
What about all the other people they killed? Or was that part okay with you, Isaac?
Just tell us how these people wound up dead.
It was Nelius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me. You knew what their loss would do to me.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me.
Where's Neelius Dorsey now?
He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. I don't think he was planning to come back.
Why'd you do it? Wait. Were the Dorseys acting alone? Did they have support from anyone else?
Farron Brygo's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Neelius say something about Liberty Buchanan, the Patriarch's daughter. I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs. It sounded like she's gathering an army out in the plains. Something way worse than the Dorseys.
Why'd you do it, Isaac? Why betray the community?
We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy-headed idealist, but this society's sick. It needs to change.
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch, I sentence you.
Her voice shakes, but her hand does not. Didn't even see her draw her gun.
Please, Lucia. I did this for you. All I ever meant was to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please.
Stop, Lucia. There's a better way to handle this.
A better way? I can't think of one. Not after what he did to my family. You want to let him walk away from what he's done?
We're gonna put him under arrest. We'll make sure justice is served.
I have justice right here, in the palm of my hand. I am more than happy to mete it out. I would be delighted to be its instrument.
You are not the law here, Lucia. You're not even deputized. This is our job, and we say he's under arrest. After a long moment, Lucia lowers her gun and looks away, tears running down her face.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, don't thank me
Come
yet.
in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over.
We took care of the Dorseys. We'd like to hand some prisoners over to Sheriff Daisy and the Marshals.
They'll be happy to hear that, Team November, as am I. Good job getting those some bitches. Over and out.
Damn. He literally needed 2 XP. 2. Sniper rifle. A sniper rifle. I don't suppose that sniper rifle's better than ours, is it? Wow, it requires 3 sniper. It is, actually. I can actually get that right now. Where'd that sniper rifle go? This one. The range is a little lower. More ammo capacity. And otherwise, it's just better. Yoink. What we got for mods? Max damage and pin. That's actually puts the rest yeah, that does pretty decent work. But the sniper rifle's actually doing some pretty good work as is. You haven't gotten a new rifle yet. Do we have any... I got no chokes or anything for that. You don't have a new weapon yet. So that will go on there. You don't have anything new either. Okay, we're just gonna leave that be. Damn, I can't believe Shade's like literally 2 XP from hitting level. That's really kind of annoying. Let me go back and double check it at exactly what it is I need back here. Nerd stuff 3. You are our nerd stuff guy, right? I can never remember. So I need nerd stuff. I need that. That right there. Oh, what about gear mods? You might be upgrading to this shortly. Yeah, let's save that. Let's save all that stuff. All right. We're gonna bounce. After we pick up whatever this is. Nice. Go grab this. Nice. And let's bounce. Once we go level, we'll come back in there and get whatever's in that safe. Man, Quan's got to be getting close to level 2. Hopefully he levels when we turn this in. And that way we can get his kiss ass up for that check in town. If Lucia levels, we can get the barter that we need for that other check. And if Shade levels, we can get our nerd stuff check. And then we will be caught up with all the checks we haven't been able to do so far. That will be very nice. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? You let him live? Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special?
Justice belongs to the law. The sheriff will probably execute him anyway.
Maybe you have it right. If I value my own personal feelings above the law, then I'm no better than a vigilante. Very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are truly responsible, Nelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors. Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
Yeah, we'll help you, but in return, you follow orders like a ranger.
Of course. Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers. We should go after Nelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Nelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Yeah, you're right.
How's the family?
Shut your hole. I knew you slipped away.
Hey, slow down.
Bet this is all just...
I'm glad he didn't step on that mine. Oh no, we're headed this way.
Oh,
Extra!
boy.
Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah. I've always got
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here in downtown. If an enemy gets all the way to Broadmoor, we've got big problems.
But then, who'd make the precious 100 families feel all warm and snug?
Yeah, they'd never let...
I like you already, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. Not only that, but you sent me Isaac Reed and his trader friends, all cuffed up and looking pretty. Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. Some of my marshals weren't so sure about you.
We're all on the same side, right?
Damn right. It's in all our interests to keep this city safe. Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and should be an asset to your organization.
Thanks for the referral. We do need someone for that position. Welcome aboard, Hope.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Darcys got into town?
Apparently they had help from Farron Brygo's gang.
Figures. That rat slinked into town about 5 years back, and the patriarch, God love him, offered him a place to set up shop. Been nothing but trouble ever since, so him making a deal with the Darcys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brygo helped the Darcys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in.
We're on it.
Take down Brygo for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best-equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang. The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Alright, so that means all of our dudes leveled pretty much, so that means we can go in here and get that nerd stuff that we needed for that check. We'll leave these other 2 points alone at the moment, in case we come across another one of those situations. More coordination, maybe? We want to go some speed. No, we want to do strength. We need the strength for the gear we got. Okay. So that brings us to you. We need your kiss ass up 1 notch. We will leave that alone. Not that there's anything we can get with it. That's for our other check in town. And what do we want to give you? We don't need any charisma. We got that covered. Action points? Action points. Yeah, try to get you up to where you can take more shots. Do you have a point we can put into barter? Ooh. Oh, we can get 4. Great. I think that's what we needed for that skill check in town. That works out pretty well. And then for you, let's start getting you some I guess we could just go ahead and fill out this extra skill point worth of intelligence while we're here, because that gives us a point here that we can keep for maybe a survival check somewhere. I suppose. You've got a lot of points. Tempted to just leave those alone for the time being. I know we're going to want mechanics 4 at some point in the near future. We could always just go ahead and... What's that give us? That leaves us 1 slot on all of these to go. Let's do that. Figure out her attributes here. More hit, since you're missing a bunch. Probably a good idea. Perks you got. What did I want to give you? I had an idea for what I wanted to give her, but I forgot what it was. I know I made notes. Clear cover, rally, draw. Yeah, okay, so we're a ways away because we want to get all the way up to here. We're just gonna, I guess, leave that. Rally, draw, structural weakness. Yeah, there's really not a heck of a lot we want with her at the time being. What about me? Got 4 points. I think I'll leave those 4 points alone just in case we need a sneaky shit. Or something check here at some point in the near future. Or more lockpicking, obviously. Coordination. No. Hit chance and extra perception, maybe? Yeah. Let's do that. And no perks at this point, so we'll just leave that be. Okay, that means we can swap Shade. We can swap his armor over to this, because that's a +5, yeah, +5 to +7. So we can swap that over, and then I believe Quan, can you wear this? You can. You can wear the tack armor. We got some Merc leggings. Look at that. Can you wear this? No, you don't have the strength for it. Wear that though. Wait, you're already wearing that. Never mind. Merc leggings? Yeah. Give you that. That works. So, crit. What is this? It's armor +4. Well, it's crit +3, okay. No. Crit +2. Wow. Okay, you can use this set of Merc armor. We'll give you that. That works out. You can use some pants of some description because you've got none. You can't wear any of that stuff. Alright, I think that catches us up with that. Where are we going next? We'll go back over to the area up here. Take care of this landmine over here now that we have the barter to see what that barter check gives us. Do. Running.
City's really humming again, huh?
It's great to see.
Just wish they'd rebuild my house.
And save. There we go.
Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall.
Oh, it's a kiss-ass lie. Oh, really? I thought there was a barter check, not a kiss-ass. We'll see what we can do.
Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor.
That was weird. I wonder if that's a bug, because earlier it said that it was a barter check.
Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall.
We defused the mine.
Really? That's great news. Here's a little something for you. I'm back in business.
Damn.
Welcome Welcome to the freshly reopened Taiwan Jones's Emporium! We have everything you need, just for the asking and, well, the paying. Well done scuttling those damn Dorseys in the gardens, chums. So, what are you looking for?
Tell us about yourself.
Ah, you want to hear about the wide open seas, my trusty vessel, the wild waves crashing the shores? Well, sorry, chums. I'm just here to sell stuff. What would you like?
What's with all the ocean puns?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Franz.
So, do you sell fish?
Nope. No. Wish that I did, Franz. Born and raised in Colorado Springs. Me? I've never even seen a fish in my life. Wondrous creatures, I hear.
Can we see your wares?
Sardinely.
All right. Oh, you got some good stuff. That is a huge upgrade. 4 strength. Yeah, I think we'll stick with what we got for the time being. I remember telling myself one of the other times that I had the screwed up moments in this, where before I had to restart, that I was like, I just need to stop buying gear. Alright, let's go get that nerd stuff check. Take care of that. See what we get. Might end up being something that I was thinking about buying, or that I had bought before on one of my previous games. I really hope everything works out with this recording. Oh my god. Like, seriously, this is the 4th time that I've tried to record this game, and something has gone wrong every single time. So far, everything looks good. Cross our fingers. So far, everything is going as planned. Assuming that Twitch saves this VOD correctly, and I end up being able to upload it to YouTube in the correct quality. Alright, so...
Hello, Rangers?
What?
This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid, but these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Okay. Alright. Where was that check? There we go. Set you there. There we go. Here we go. Look through the file structure and the source code. Digging through the files, you find a partially implemented game called Bellamy Land 3, which appears to have a map called the Garden of Bellamy. Bellamy appears to have modeled its entire workshop in the game. The only difference you notice is there's no computer, and the electronic safe is connected directly to a generator. You launch Bellamy Land 3, and your vegetable avatar repairs the generator. There we go. Rocket launcher. Neat. That rocket launcher doesn't happen to be better than this thing, is it? It is. No. No. Hold on. No. Alright, well. stuff to do something with later. Okay, so that's all we needed in here. Let's run on back down.